There is something very interesting thing you mentioned here. One is about how you are trying to handle the situation, which is very new to yourself and everyone around you. At the same time, there is one of the aspects, and I think it has been it is a work, at the same time a challenge for every generation of new leaders who come in, or new engineers or associates who come up, and they have this niche of knowing the latest stuff.
Yes.
But then people who are there to approve it, they are from the previous generation who has seen the niches from the past, and their niches have become outdated in some way.
Yeah.
Other than their experiences, how things work and roll and stuff like that. And there is always this tussle between these two generations.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, see, this is how it should be, and this is something gonna be really good and important for us. And but then Mike says, "Oh, this is new stuff. I don't think so. It will make so much." Like they said about the computers. They talked about the internet and social media. The initial resistance, and this you worked on very hard, and you came up with ideas on how to. I mean, you talked about an element, like for example, you showed the problem.
Yes.
And then make them explain that this is definitely we need to do, and they learned it. Was this a continuous cycle for you every time? Because data was becoming big, and I'm guessing it is around 2010 to 15, or was it before that? This timing of this data analysis that you started
around 2015, 2017, because that's so. I tell you what the challenge was. We had a big problem. So the iPhone 5 came out, and we had, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, everybody got emails from Apple with the description and the color and, the data about the Apple phone. And so everybody got the same mail, and they had to put it, because they had all isolated systems. So everybody had to go in and put in your own data. And then our CFO was waiting to see the figures, how much revenue came in. And so imagine that there was total chaos, because they could not capture it correctly. There was no consolidation, because every country got the same email, but all the figures in the system were completely different. And that is also when you talk about data governance, how can we all have the same rules for capturing the data? Because one just said, I don't put in any data here. These are all default values. Somebody said, I was going to go for lunch and was going to come back and fix it. And in the meantime, where he was waiting, you captured a screenshot of all these different countries, and they all look different.
Yeah. Okay. That's a really good way of putting together the data governance. And so you were trying to identify the problems, and then your leadership was also feeling the problem that this is something we are not doesn't make sense.
Yes.
And who has got the solution? And you were right there that time. And I think 2015-16 was also the time when most of the world was already recognizing data science already.
Yes. I mean the value, because I think that time you were going with the big BIX systems. I remember we had so many people in the office just, sitting down and working on this big BI platform.
Okay.
Because I think after that, then you had the data lakes, and it had not come, the data lake had not come yet at that time.